welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Nat and we're doing our week 3 check-in for June. So what we're going to do first is we're going to empty my purse out and see what we've got left. But how's everyone's week been? Have we been up to much? I couldn't tell you really what I've been up to. My sister's been over for dinner, so we've kind of like just chilled out. It's been like, I think after the weekend it's kind of been quite a full-on like week of just exhaustion. I started The Summer I Turned Pretty. I have read all the books, but I wanted to start the series because I know so many people were raving about it, so I've literally got one episode to go and then I've finished season 1. But anyway, we've got £10 left out of my purse. We actually didn't spend anything out of my purse this week, which is a miracle. So I probably will put that into my binder after. Food shop, we've got 15 and some change. Off we got 15, 16, 17, 18 pounds and 81 pence. So I'm going to use the calculator quickly. So we had £80 to start with, and we've got left £18 and 81 pence. So we spent £61 and 19 pence this week on food shop. See, I said last time was a bit of a fluke, didn't I? It does happen sometimes like that, but it's okay. It's just one of those things. But yeah, so that is done. Fuel is getting emptied today because it is the 4-weekly reset for fuel. I cannot get this open. Ah, perfect. So that has still got 40 in it. We spent nothing out of that. I should not do that back up because I won't be able to get money back in there. Okay, so yeah. Fuel we spent nothing out of, and we are rolling over nothing, so we're emptying it. Bulk shop we have spent some out of. We did go to Asda the other day and bought some bits. So we have got 20, 30, 35, and what change have we got? 35, 36, 37, 25 left. So we spent 22.75 in Asda. Didn't go to Booker's yet because we've just not had time, if I'm honest. Yeah, but it's okay. So what have we got left? We spent 22.75. What did I say we had? 37.25, I think it was. We're rolling over. Okay, so we have spent this week £83.94, which is perfect. That's less than what we stuffed last week, and then we're literally just rolling over £37.25. Oh my god, it feels so warm in here today. It is a bacon. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. We then have quite a few notes. So we have got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So what I'm gonna do is 65. How much should we put? What I might do, I'm going to put 5 into 5 of Friday first, I think. I'm going to sort the notes out first while I've got the notes here. So I'm going to put 5 into 5 of Friday since we've got it. Because otherwise I was going to pop 10 in today. So this feels like it makes a little bit more sense with my awful colouring. Okay, so 5 is going into there, and then that'll be done for this week. We're then gonna do, We're gonna do, I think 30 into my binder, 30 into mine, 30 into Christmas. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or do I put it all into Christmas? So indecisive. No, I'm gonna put 10 into my binder in a minute because I said like if I had any money left over I would put it into my binder. So what we'll do is we'll leave that for a sec, and yeah, I'll put this into Christmas. I think that's just going to make the most sense for now, because I want to get this done ASAP. I know there's so many other things to save for, but yeah, so we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 going into Christmas. So we got 10, okay, we can do that, 10, 15, and that is June complete. 15, how much did I say we had? 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so we've got £20 left to play with. So we could do the 15 and a 5, I think. 15 and 5. So then we've literally got 10, 20, 35 left to go for July. And we're kind of ahead then, which is quite nice. That's one less thing to worry about. So let's get this all into our Christmas pot. It's looking good, it's looking healthy. Woo! Okay, and then that £10 will just quickly pop into mine. So I'm actually going to put it into Ragos because that's the one I'm kind of working on at the moment, just to try and fill it a little bit. So if we've got anything that's a tenner, what can we buy for a tenner? We can buy the clock. Let's do the clock for a tenner. Just because I'm thinking this is such a big challenge, I feel like it's going to take forever to do. So I'd rather, if I haven't spent my weekly spends, I'd rather put it into here just to keep building this one up. I hope that makes sense. That's just how my brain's doing, because our Christmas fund seems to be doing okay at the moment. Our Fiver Friday seems to be doing okay. And everything else seems all right. So I think it makes more sense for me to just put money into places where I'm gonna, it's gonna be for a treat, because that's, I guess, kind of what that personal spending money's for. Okay, next I'm gonna quickly just sort the coins out. There is not a lot of coins today, but yeah, let's get them done. Okay, we literally have 3 piles, so let's start with Stitch. Ooh. So Stitch is taking £3 coins today. And we can cross off 3 little stars off of our Budgeting Taylor's version tracker. Awesome, that looks good. Okay, and pop him back, and then we'll go to our 20p's. So yeah, bang it in, bank it, baby. We need a red to match our red box. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 20p's. Perfect. And then we've literally, oh my god, we've got 1p, and that completes the tracker. Oh, that's so exciting. I just need to grab that money because I was not organised beforehand to make sure they're in the right order. Okay, so yeah, we can literally cross off or colour in that last penny. So we now officially have £1 in pennies in our little yellow money box. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean this, and what I'll do it now while I remember. I'm going to put a tally on the back, and I'm just going to keep going, I think, with it. So it might be a case of when it gets to, if we fill it up 5 times, that probably will fill up most of the pot then. So we'll empty it and we'll change it up. But yeah, that is exciting. I'm glad that's done. These are slowly getting filled up, but it's nice to have them. And I think maybe at the end, when they're filled up enough, I might top that up into Christmas. I feel like that might be the better thing to do. Okay, so let's go on to our cash stuffing. So I have got a list and we've got quite a bit of money today. We've also got a £20 voucher for the British Pub Club, Great British Pub. My friend gave it to me as a congratulations on my wedding, so thank you so much, Amy, for that. I'm gonna put that into a date night. I don't even know where the date night tracker is, so I'm gonna try and find that as we're going. But we should have 420 in cash, so I'm just going to count it. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. So we have £420 to stuff today. It is our 4 weekly stuff, so that's why there's like a lot more money than I guess normal. I don't really know. Is there more than normal? But there's quite a lot of money. So yeah, we're gonna start stuffing it. But yeah, obviously we've got 420, and then we've also got our £20 gift card. So I'll just pop that at the back for now. We're going to start in my purse, and we're going to go to food shop, and we're going to add £80 here. So 20, 40, 60, 80. As usual, and hopefully we do not spend all of it again. That would be grand. Fuel, we're going to pop 40 into, just as like a bonus, and if we need it, or if we need to pay for fuel, for parking, for just anything, so that will go in there. Okay, and that's done, and then we're going to move to the joint binder, and we're going to top up house clean, so that's going to get 60, so I'm going to do 2 20s and 2 10s. That in there, and then we're going to go to annuals, I think. So it's actually Father's Day this weekend coming up, and we're quite behind, like we haven't done anything for Father's Day, so I am just putting 40 into there because I don't know if we've actually got any plans for Father's Day. I don't know if we're doing anything. I've literally no idea. I think we're kind of just having a bit of a quiet weekend. So yeah, I'm literally just going to put £40 in there. I don't know. Oh my god, really? A fly has just come in to my office through the smallest slit in the window. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to cross off £40 worth of icons on to our Father's Day tracker. Okay. Yeah, I'm really sorry if you can hear any buzzing. That's very annoying. Yeah, if you can hear any buzzing, just, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I've literally got the windows open for the first time in forever because it has been so hot, but we've also had some idiots burning stuff in the fields nearby for like the past 3-4 weeks, and it's getting to the point, like, it's ridiculous. I'm just quickly trying to find date night. I don't even know where I put date night to. It's not in that one, is it in here? And I've just missed it. Oh, date night is at the back. Why has that not got a wallet? What I'm going to do for a minute then, I'm just going to pop that into the back with it, and I'll grab a wallet later, because yeah, I'll just grab a wallet later and sort that out. The next place we're going to go is to Disney. So we were very kindly given some money, like as a thank you, not also thank, as a like congratulations on our wedding. So yeah, I said we were going to put it into our Disney binder to try and get some more of this filled up. So we are doing £40 So we can do 20, 40. Can we do 40? Yeah, 40 into here. So that means Bella Notte is going to be fully funded. So we should have 150 here. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Woo! What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch them for 2 more 20s. Then what I'll do at some point, I'll put this into the bank. Am I doing this right? Yeah. Yes, that'll go there then. Okay, so Bella Notte is complete. Fantastic. And then the next 20 quid, we're going to move on to Let's Go Fly a Kite. Although, should we do that or should we go to Everybody Wants to Be a Cat? No, I'll do Let's Go Fly a Kite because I think my mum said that someone else has given us some money for our wedding, but they sent it as a cheque to my mum. So I think it was £50, so I will mark that off when the money goes into the bank, and I'll just put that into the bank. So £20 is going into Let's Go Fly a Kite. Up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and then go soaring. I haven't watched Mary Poppins in so long, but I have, however, watched Princess Diaries so many times this week. And obviously I freaking love Julie Andrews. I think she's amazing. Okay, the fly went out and now it's come back in. Perfect. So we should have 160 left now. If we haven't, I've done something wrong. So let's have it count and just see what we got. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. Okay, so this is going to go into my binders. So before we do that, I'm going to take 2 5s and 3 10s. I've managed to fish out some 5s from different places as well. So we've got some ready for next week. And let's put that in there. Okay, and then what we're going to do before any of that touches my purse, we're going to do let the dice decide to see where we're going to pop some money to. So let's grab that. And I'm just going to quickly find some dice. Okay. We need 2 dice anyway, so let's see where we're going to put a little bit of money first. 2. So 2 is Tattoo Fund. Maybe we'll roll the second dice then. And the second one is Ragos. That's absolutely fine. So I'm going to take 5 out and pop 10 in. And then, yeah, 4 is Ragos. So I've got 10, 20, 35. So we can probably pop a bigger amount into this today. We could do a 13 and then do a 2. I might do that. If I do 15. So 13, and then I'm going to cross off the 2 from the catalogue numbers. So that is... No, I'm going to do a 5er. Okay, yeah, that's 15. And then I think that's left us with £20. So we can go over to Scott's birthday and quickly put a little bit of money into Nook Man. I'm also not too worried about Gig Fund at the moment because I spoke to my cousin over the weekend and we're gonna drive up and back from London literally the same day. So we literally just need to do fuel, but we're also, I think, gonna try and do the Pixar experience while we're there. So I need a little bit of money, but not like loads compared to what I was expecting. so I can focus a little bit more on Scott's birthday. So let's give this a roll and see what we're going to be saving. Oh, okay, we got a 3 and a 4. So 3, 4, that's a hit. Okay, and then what I'm actually going to do, I'll pop the 5s in there for now so they're safe. I'm only going to do 1 roll because then I've got £10 left in my purse. It really feels like I've like upped my savings at the moment. Like, not my savings, I have technically, but I have upped my personal spends, but I feel like I seem to be ending up with like less money because I'm like, I guess gambling it in a way. I'm gambling it to save. Obviously it's a good way of gambling, but yeah, at the same time it's like, okay. But yeah, that is pretty much our end of our video, guys. If you have watched all the way to the end, please leave me, I don't know if they do it or not, a little bowl of spaghetti if there is one. If not, leave me a baguette. Leave me a baguette if not. But I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you later. Bye.